Alright everyone, welcome to the stream. Let me get everything going here. Alright, it's been a little bit since I've been at this seat, so bear with me a little bit. I've also not casted this particular map, so this is going to be a very interesting little dynamic here. We've got all the players in the lobby, so let's get things on. Yeah, Spartan, I finally got affiliated. I finally went and did it. Let me let the players know that we are good to go. And we're gonna guess at some camera locations here on what will be efficient. And yeah, we're gonna get things going here. How's everybody doing on this Friday night? We're looking at a possible long cast, as both of these teams like to play and play and play. So we'll see how many maps they decide to do on this scrim. And yeah. Here. I have mixed feelings about this map in particular. I think it has good potential. It just feels thrown together. I don't know, there's a lot of these little like mall shop outlets and stuff that just aren't going to be used really. They're just there. I feel like the high ground is a little too powerful maybe. I mean, you can get under it and be okay, but I just feel like most of the map isn't going to get used. It feels very linear. You're just going to run straight diagonal to the objective every time. I don't know. It has potential. I think teams could play it in complex ways. I just don't think that's what is going to happen in practice. Yeah, this is Outlet Spartan. Alright, so everything's turned down. We're all good. Alright. I have to get back my muscle memory of all the controls. I feel like a joystick would be useful for getting like smooth turns and stuff. Alright, now we wait, boys. Team kill level 2, camp looks black. What? Also, I'm not sure if the elevators are currently operational. Last I remember, they were not, but I could be wrong. And not sure how exactly this elevator or that one plans to go upwards, but I guess Onward has access to new elevator technology that us normies don't. Elevator magic. Yeah, no kidding. And I believe Mono learned how to make elevators from DPI on Panda Towers. Alright, here we go.
You can learn the truth first.
Oh, and I can hear people.
That's just what the buddy system is.
Yes.
That'll be your partner no matter what, if he's actually in the match with us.
Go across.
I might die.
Alright, let's see how they decide to defend this objective. This objective is really out in the open, and any spot that you could potentially hide to cap on it as a Marsoc is pretty exposed by these upper layers. We do have a quick push coming out from Blackwatch towards this objective. They're actually almost on it, but they're very grouped up. This map has high potential for C4. So this kind of grouping is worrisome. We do have some action coming out between Cash Crazy and Gummy, who actually trade. Wow. Both very hard angles to hit. They nailed each other in the face. Both confirmed, bringing this to a 4v4. Lots of smoke coming out from Brandon. Working good as a distraction, but as far as tactical advantage, I don't see much. Kraft is just waiting for Brandon to peek. Brandon's not looking. Oh, he turns on him, but Kraft manages to take him out. Lone OP gets the refrag onto Kraft from the side, actually. That's an interesting angle. Got him from over here. Very good refrag. That was some good teamwork coming in from multiple angles. Dubsham gonna shoot Lone in the back as Lone fails to check all of his corners, giving Silverfire a little bit of information to work off of. And is now down to a 2v3. Silver and Razor on the same side, but different levels. Take a look at the map. The defense is holding relatively strong with two crossing angles onto this objective. Dubsham needs to be outside on the balconies looking downward. He needs to be backing up the objective, but it looks like Silverfire's slowly creeping up on him. He's got a little bit of background noise coming in from his mic. Might give him away if Dubsham catches on to this noise. But it looks like he's just out of range for Dubsham to hear it. And he gets Dubsham in the side, leaving just Framed and Soot on objective. Razor inching his way. It's that good old transportation rage system. Yes. Yes, it's a conspiracy. DPI is working for the Goa'uld. Confirmed. Oh, Razor checks his tablet out in the open, and Soot punishes him for it. Silverfire really needed to be up there on the balcony, ready to refrag. When you've got two up on defense or offense, you need to be in sync, communicating, know where your friends are at. Don't be afraid to talk. Or at least, if you're checking your tablet, understand where your teammate is at. And be ready to complement his push. If they had synced up, this could have been a very powerful attack. Silverfire had gone down those stairs, gotten behind Framed, and taken that angle that Framed is currently holding. That would have been very powerful. Let's see how Silverfire decides to approach this. He's got 2 minutes, still has the background noise. I think Framed hears it. Yep. Oh, no. Actually, Framed makes out a wrong call out. I think Framed heard it. Yep.
Shit, I'm blind.
Silverfire falls for it. Oh, he thinks he's down in the crevice. Oh, Silverfire turns away! No! And Framed gets the kill, giving Resin Mafia the first point of the scrim on map 1. Man, so what happened there was exactly what I predicted at the beginning. This map has such potential to do very complicated and, I would say, spread out attacks from multiple angles. But again, the team just opts to do a straight linear approach altogether, and it got them killed. People need to realize that this map is a lot more complicated than it looks, and you can use that to your advantage. You can get so many angles from so many backdoor hallway approaches that people just don't think about. All these interconnections. Dubsham sitting right here only expecting this cross on the balcony, got shot in the back by Silver. because he utilized these back tunnels. They're so powerful, and teams need to realize that they can really exploit those and get behind a lot of these defensive positions. Yeah. Silverfire plays around his family, so he tends to have a lot of background noise. He's definitely not the guy you want on the sneaky approach. He is the guy you want in the middle or in the back, suppressing, making a lot of noise, distracting. He needs to be a supportive role, not a front attacker. He uses the LMG anyways, so he can already take that role with his loadout. He just needs to be put in those kinds of positions. Now going into round 2. Again, I'd like to see more of this high ground and backdoor assaults be used this round. Let's tune in. Let me see if this works.
It got me. He was like, he's never gonna let me do it again. He's never gonna let me do it again.
You will still look black, like they all look bulk. Yeah. They all look bulk.
It's crazy.
Oh, I forgot my night vision, Brandon.
Again, another straight approach for some quick action from R3SIN Mafia. Lots of gunfire coming out. Nothing connects. Cash manages to catch Framed, making a dangerous cross. Soot trying to get that refrag. Ooh, lone OP. Right up in their faces. Can't quite seem to connect to anybody. And just gets gunned down and punished for his aggression. Razor coming in for a flank on these 4 attackers. I think he's going to opt to stay in this position. I'm not sure how powerful this is going to end up turning, because they could potentially just pass right by Razor. Kraft crawling his way. Trying to check these angles, seeing if anybody's waiting for crosses. Doesn't appear to be anybody chilling down there, though. Brandon, nice little cover behind this counter, waiting for a cross. This is dangerous, though, as they could potentially sneak past his line of sight and cap if they crawl. Very dangerous for him to be this far back, and nobody is watching from above. This is not good. Razor really needs to rotate. He's looking for Dubsham. I think he's aware that they're there. Razor takes down Dubsham, but Soot is getting on objective. Will Brandon see it? Oh, he can't quite hit his shots. Brandon can't hit him. Soot is capping. Oh! And Soot gets the cap. Brandon couldn't hit his head, and they had no defenders on the top level. That was lethal, not having people up there. You need to have that high ground. And R3SIN Mafia are up 3-0. Going into round number 3. Blackwatch back on the attack. So, the quick aggression really worked out in favor of R3SIN Mafia this time. They were all grouped up, but they had each other's backs. They had good crossing angles. And Blackwatch putting people pretty far off of objective. Brandon being back here. Silverfire really not being useful all the way, I think, in here. just is either in there or in here, waiting for a back approach that just never came. Silverfire really should have been more forward and maybe on this column, peeking through here. He would have caught anybody trying to crawl up on the objective from up there. That would have stopped the cap. Hopefully Blackwatch doesn't let this get to their head and they come in next round fully strong, fully capable, and fully prepared. On this objective, I can see potential in this spot. However, it is open to this long straightaway, so you might need to focus more on staying on the corners. I can also see potential through here. If you get like a left-hander to prone right here to watch this cross, that can be powerful as well, although it is far off of objective. I could also see getting some mileage here to watch a back cross. This is a pretty dark corner. If you had a Volk prone here looking down, that could have some potential as well. I also wouldn't be totally against here as a way to watch these back escalators. It is far off, but you have some pretty clear line of sight. But we'll see. We'll see how the defense decides to hold down this objective.
Let's play Who's in Your Mouth.
06175.
What?
36 11 75.
What is happening over here on Marsoc?
Cap, guys.
Typical Marines putting themselves in each other's mouths. Oh, Razor opting to take the elevator. Which didn't open.
Got one upstairs in this back right corner from where we come out.
Razor getting some call-outs out. Interesting little box that the defense has set up, with one person being way off. Kraft down Silver on a cross. Nice long angle from Kraft. Just trying to get the confirm. Manages to get him. Lone OP just leaving Silver behind. No man left behind, Lone. Way to live up to your name. Got Gummy. Way off in the back. In the bathroom. Interesting decision. I could see that being useful. You pretty much cover this whole room. We'll see how that plays out. Soot prone watching the long angle. Lone probably won't be ready for him around this corner. Oh, he look. Oh! That was interesting. Nope, Soot should have had that. He should have had him right in the ankles, but Lone, with the quick reflexes, snaps down on him. Cash takes out Kraft, bringing this down to a 3v4. Lone getting really close to the objective. He's about to have two defenders to deal with. Takes down Dubsham and Framed, as they were not ready for a quick peek from up there. Bringing us down to just Gummy, who's very far off objective. This could be a cap. They could cap back. But Gummy going for the rotation. Can you cap from up there? Oh no. Is he capping right now? Oh, I think he's just looking at the code. I don't know, maybe if you get low enough prone on the escalators you could try. Oh, Lone's going for it. Gummy's not going to see it. He's not looking inside of this kiosk. And Lone gets the cap. Gummy was way too far off of that objective to be one man holding it. Giving Blackwatch 2 points. Interesting choice to put Gummy so far, but it was a good spot to watch for any back approaches, but he really needed to crash on the objective at that point. As his guy started dying, he heard gunshots near objective. He needed to crash immediately. He knew he was last alive. He just picked a poor position to take up. Whoops. There we go. Alright. As far as the approach, I mean, the attack did a really good job at gathering complementing angles. They got the refrags. Lone OP just tore through the defense. Found a nice little hole, exploited it. 2 of the defenders were watching basically the same angle from over here and not watching the approach from above. And that was just the deciding factor of this round. Those 2 defenders watching the same spot and not protecting themselves from the above approach. They should have realized that they lost Soot watching this angle right here, and they should have been aware of this possible attack from above, and they should have reacted to that. They should have had one, maybe push up the stairs and peek it, or just move to a better position that had more cover. Alright. Just waiting on the teams to ready up and hop into the next round. Did not mean to zoom right there. How's everybody in the chat doing? Let's see. While we wait, looks like we have a rotation coming out from Blackwatch or a drop. We'll find out shortly. Take a quick look at the leaderboard. Lone OP really showing his colors in that last round with 1 cap and 3 kills from that last round alone, 4 total. Brandon has returned to the roster. Let's see what we got here. Alright. Teams are making their final strats for next round. See how they want to play it out. Pressure is on Blackwatch to defend this objective. But the pressure is also on R3SIN Mafia. If they allow Blackwatch to successfully defend this objective this round, it goes to a decider.
We got this. Come on.
My spot again.
Cash pulling out the major speeches.
I know.
Right, so I'm heading
Razor,
across
you're
right into
You
one
can
of those
do
doors.
it, guys.
Building right
You
here.
got this.
Razor,
Yeah, that doesn't look like it has any glass.
We push right for me.
Looks like we have a shield
Okay.
coming out from Mafia.
I don't know this map. Shit, I hate this map.
Lots of confusion coming out from R3SIN Mafia. We'll see how that plays out throughout the round. They've already got the high ground. None of the defenders have opted to go upstairs. Interesting decision from Blackwatch. Haven't seen any defenders use C4 yet, which is kind of saddening. C4 could be so powerful on this map, putting them on roofs and columns where nobody's gonna check. Especially with 4 people pushing all together. Dubsham creeping up on Brandon J1S's position. Brandon's hearing all of this chatter.
Now they know where I am.
He's gonna peek it. Oh! He runs out in the open.
Move. Y'all can move.
Cash looking for any targets. Being on that low ground is gonna really hurt the defense. They've basically just passed Cash, who is now really far away from the objective. Although Gummy's opting for a rotation, could end up running into Cash. Oh, Cash and Dubsham trade as Dubsham comes around this counter. Or actually, no, he came around this doorway. Good shots from Cash. Bringing this down to a 3v4 with Kraft, Soot, and Frame getting really close to objective. Razor's gonna have his work cut out for him to try and stop this attack. Silverfire, again, in the rear position, waiting for a rear approach. He needs to be ready to crash this objective. Lone, with the crossing angle. Soot, just inching his way down this escalator. Won't be seen by the defense. Suppressive fire coming out from the attackers, just looking to distract the defenders. So all he's doing is distracting. Silverfire may catch Soot in the back. Soot's getting really close to objective. Lone needs to be watching out for this. He's capping from the corner, he can't be seen. Lone barely stops the cap, downing Soot, but he's not confirmed. He is resable. Lone gets the confirmed. Kraft putting out the smoke. Razor's crashing. Framed about to catch him in the back. Lone catches Kraft trying to cap, and this attack is being shut down. Very close call. Silverfire trying to find Framed. They can't quite catch each other. Frame needs to rotate and catch up with, or sync up with Gummy. That being said, he does peek onto Silver. Gummy needs to catch up onto Framed. They need to approach this together. Lone doing everything he can to hold this objective. Lone doesn't realize that a crawl cap might come out as he's being suppressed. Frame could easily just get behind this kiosk and cap. Lone just needs, even if he dies, they lose the map. So either way, he needs to do something. He needs to peek the objective. He should know that he's being suppressed. Oh, he catches Framed through the small opening, leaving just Gummy, who's given all of his position away. Lone OP. Desperately holding this angle. Gummy, less than 60 on the clock, doesn't have much time for an attack strategy. He needs to make a move now. Like he's just gonna go for it. He knows where Lone is. Lone needs to rotate. He gets up, goes for a move. Gummy's not gonna expect this. With less than 30 seconds, he needs to get the kill. Lone's just trying to stay alive at this point. Looks like they're gonna confront each other. Oh, he comes around the corner, gun down. Lone OP takes advantage, bringing this to a 3-3. We are going to a decider round. Match point. Like we have an upstairs objective. Alright. See how Blackwatch decides to take this. This could prove a powerful approach through here, although it is very defendable. But if they do decide to try and exploit it, it puts them right by objective. Although there is no real cover to hide behind while capping this. A defender behind this counter could potentially hold the whole objective. Even one far back here, although they are exposed to their back, could hold this. Most positions, I mean, you could even prone here and almost cover it, although this counter does give you a pretty gnarly blind spot. It's just very out in the open. Not many approaches, as you pretty much just have to crawl or run out to try and cap on this. We'll see how this plays out.
Did you
Yeah,
just read
this
the
is where-
board out loud,
yeah.
bro? I swear to God.
No, I said
In
just said
and then
in.
cut out.
I just said in.
In.
I didn't say back. I didn't say back. Okay, so yeah, I just
Real quick.
no,
I'm gonna go to the
I
bathroom.
need coverage from the elevator and
Okay, I got you, I got you.
because they will kill me.
I got you, friend. I got you.
See how the offense decides to make this push. They did spawn upstairs, so that's already good on their end. Gummy, about to run into the entire offense, manages to take out Lone, only downs
He
him.
got me. I'm not entirely sure where he got me from, but I'm down.
Very dangerous to try and make this revive.
Is somebody at the
And
smoke?
this pretty much stops
Brandon,
all momentum of the attack,
Cover me. I'm gonna go
as
to the- I'm gonna
all
go-
of the attackers are afraid to move now.
Throw it and then cover that. I'm gonna go.
Razor looked like he trying to shoot himself. Brandon just putting out some suppressive fire to try and allow this attack to keep moving. A lot of time has been wasted in this room. Gummy doing a really good job at just stopping the entire approach. Razor gets the revive and are now making their way towards the objective. Again, like I said, this is a very powerful approach, as it puts them right on the objective and none of the defenders decided to watch it. Framed, the only person who could potentially stop this approach, is not even looking at that doorway. I don't think he realizes how dangerous that approach is. And if they crawl out of this door, if Frame doesn't look, they could cap from right about here, I'd imagine, from the corner column, and they would just be in Frame's blind spot.
What was that?
Ooh, it would be tough. It would be tough. They would have to peek onto Framed, which they'll easily see his gun barrel. They take out Framed, and they could potentially cap. Soot's ready to flick on it. I don't know, this could be rough. I believe Gummy is as well. Oh, Gummy would have a much harder time snapping onto that angle. Cash looking for Gummy. Lone and Razor are gonna go for it. Lone takes out Gummy. Frame not reacting to this. Oh, he looks over, he hears the talking. Framed is in a good position to watch for anybody to cross that angle. This is a very powerful peeker's angle right here. Just waiting for the action. While that was happening, Lone OP went for a rotation, and now the attackers have made their way to the other side. There are only 4. It looks like Brandon has dropped, bringing this to a 4-4. Lone OP trying to take down Framed. Razor is on the objective. Framed, completely distracted by this attack. Aw, Razor just couldn't type in the code quick enough. Defense has a very powerful hold now. Framed. Eyes on the cross. Craft.
Yes, I'm
Secondary cross. Lone OP. Trying to take down. Gets framed. Cash takes out Dubsham. Bringing this to a 2-3 now. As they've kind of hit a stalemate with 90 seconds left on this clock. This round could be anybody's game. Soot and Lone OP trade. Now a 2-1 and Kraft has left the objective. He's going for a flank and doesn't realize that his other man on the objective is down. Kraft. But the attack is not pushing. Cash is busy grabbing stuff. Silverfire needs to be reacting to this. I think Silver's actually crashing. Oh no. Silverfire's just frozen.
Not working. Alright.
And Silverfire's crashing.
I'm gonna have to restart the game.
Oh man. 2 crashes in 1 round. Unfortunate on the side of Blackwatch. As R3SIN Mafia take this map. Shadow. So I actually used to be the co-captain of Blackwatch. But no, I'm no longer on Blackwatch. But I used to be co-captain. Just casting. And now, R3SIN Mafia take map 1. it looks like they're going to rehost another lobby, as these custom maps can be a little bit buggy for finding them. So I'm going to go ahead and throw up a pause. But I'll still be talking, so we're good. We will exit this. Alright, next map is going to be on Panda Towers. Very good map. I'm not biased at all. Lots of good lobbies open too. I might play after I'm done with this. Alright. Waiting on the next lobby to pop in. How's the music volume on the overlay?
Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow.
Alright, we are in the lobby. I'll get the team names going.
Staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open. To a new tomorrow, moving with the
Okay, cool.
motion,
Just want to make sure volume's good.
following the light that sets me free.
Alright. Bring this back up. Panda Towers. Very fun, very good map. I do enjoy the balance of it. You can tell when you play this map, it may not be like the most, I don't know, the most aesthetically pleasing map, or the coolest looking map, I should say. Although, at least outside, inside I think is really, really neat. But you can tell it is really focused on balance and competitiveness. It's really designed around playing in it, not looking at it. Between having these high ground that isn't too powerful and is contestable, yet it also is usable. I don't know, I just really like the dynamics of this map. The Sky Bridge, very dangerous push, very shield oriented push, but it still has some cover, but not too much cover to where it's pointless and doesn't feel dangerous. This column right here allows some cover that while still being able to put pressure down the tunnel. I like having this back door, or back room I should say, right here, that you can also have cover while still providing pressure. I personally like going under the table right here and using this. That's a little angle I like. Also, if you get it right and turn your gun sideways well, you can also get in this crack and shoot between there and expose yourself even less. However, it is also much less accurate. But if you've got like an LMG or something and just turn it sideways and go to town, be very powerful. We are starting off with this upstairs objective in the south. Very interesting setup to try and defend this room. Nice little prone position to cap right here, but still pretty exposed. Interested to see how these teams play this map, as both teams are very aggressive. I imagine we're going to see a lot of Riot Shield out of R3SIN Mafia coming through this sky bridge. I also like the setup for the sky bridge. So the sky bridge being very powerful looking down, especially for the objective down there. Very powerful to catch anybody crossing these sides. However, you're still very exposed to both sides of the sky bridge. Any flankers that want to take advantage, or even people down here who can snap on your head, can still get that headshot if you expose yourself. I don't know, it's just, there's no one-dimensionalness on this map. Every position, every spot, every angle, every route, there's a pro and a con to it. There is no one position or route or push that I think is overpowered. They all have counterable angles. And I like that. Hitting on. Oh, here we go. Round 1 of map 2.
Now you're going west. Okay.
Yes.
Oh wait, are we upstairs too? Yeah.
No, we're downstairs.
Oh no,
We're
I'll be
downstairs.
downstairs.
Oh shit, hey.
It's
Hey,
upstairs, Razor.
Y'all are definitely upstairs, guys.
I don't know,
Okay.
I will.
Okay, you do that one. I'll go over to it.
Alright, sky
This
bridge.
is the box. Yep.
Let's see some sky bridge action.
Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Shit. I'm on the wrong side.
A little bit of map confusion coming out from both teams as they try and gain their bearings.
Catching back up, Brandon. I'm gonna cross you, Razor, 1 second.
Lots of attacker lasers coming through, but the defense lasers are opting to hold tight on it and not over peak. I say that as Kraft decides to... Wow, this is a very powerful angle that Kraft has right here. This is a gnarly peak that could catch even the most weary of players. None of the defenders opted to push out. They're all staying very tight on the objective.
Could be wrong. I thought I saw something, but maybe not.
Razor also looking for a shot. Can't quite seem to find one.
Let me know
He's
when you're
opting to stay in the back and hold the sky bridge while the rest of the attackers come in from different sides. This is looking like a very strong attack if they time this right. Like I was saying earlier, though, I believe Silverfire should be the one back in Razor's position, as all of his background noise is going to give away their approach. So, waiting for this, Razor making all the noise. Very signature move out of Blackwatch. Razor still making noise. Cash and Brandon moving up the other side stairs. This timing is pretty on point. We're gonna have to split my attention here.
In the stairs. In the stairs.
Brandon rushes out pretty sporadically. Not slicing the pie like he should have been. Razor gets crap. Lone OP looking for a refrag. Frame gets lone.
Got you.
Cash doing a much better job at checking the angles. Takes down Framed. Gummy rotating for a refrag. Flashbang, but Cash manages to make it to the doorway. Gonna get flashed again. Cash just wildly shooting. Gummy does not push on it, and Gummy gets shot in the back by Silver as nobody was watching that doorway anymore. Bringing this to a 2-2. From two different angles, this could be powerful as long as they don't TK. So, waiting for somebody to try and make this cross. So it appears to be the last defender as R3SIN Mafia had a drop. Silverfire going for the cap, doesn't check all the angles, and gets punished for it. If Cash is careful, he can just crouch right up to this column and cap. Soot's in a really bad position to defend this objective, as there's a massive blind spot on the objective. Cash, taking his time, checking the angles. I don't think he has an accurate kill count, as there were a couple trades. Soot opting to reposition, so he no longer has that blind spot. Not sure what Cash Crazy's hoping to accomplish. Just trying to make a lot of noise, make a lot of distraction, but Soot's in a powerful corner and can see the whole side of the map. If I were Cash, I would be rotating to the other side, as he's gathered all the attention to this side of the map. He really should be rotating. This is not the best play. Now that he's lost his distraction, so it's just waiting for him to go through this doorway. Oh, shoulder peek. Oh! Pro move from Cash Crazy right there. So, for any of you who are Theta fans, he actually just came out with a video about angles and various peaks. I should say, more like peeking corners, how to deal with corners. And Cash Crazy just showed us one of the pinnacle moves that pro players use, and that is the shoulder peek, where he quickly moved out and went back in. Should do shift. Went out, went back in. Went out, went back in. And that quick movement, although it's designed to make a player shoot, giving away their position because they react to the movement. But since you're only exposing your shoulder, you're 9 times out of 10, you're not even going to get hit. And now you know where the player is. Although Soot did not actually shoot, he didn't react to that movement. Cash happened to be looking the correct way and saw him in the corner. And whenever he went in for the second peek, he was able to just pre-aim and pre-fire that corner. And Soot had no chance of reacting to it. That was a very, very good move on Cash's part, giving them the first round. Yeah. That was the shoulder peek. I'm not sure if Cash knew he was in that corner, but if he didn't, that was very smart. I don't think he did, because he didn't pre-fire it the first time, he just peeked it. I think Cash was aware that that was really the only angle he had it properly checked.
My stairs are back here to the left, right?
Yeah, the stairs are over here.
I hear Razor is your stairs.
I'm taking these stairs.
I'm gonna say honestly, using this
Should I lay
pillar,
down right here? Oh, that's
Perfect.
actually,
Yeah.
yeah.
that'd be a good spot if you laid down there.
Cracked one.
Kraft takes down Cash. A nice angle peek down the sky bridge. Very dangerous area
Can I peek it?
for both teams. I'm surprised we're not seeing a shield coming out. Wait, I might be wrong. I might have missed it. Yeah, I did. Okay, so Soot bringing in the shield. Seeing if there's any more defenders. We got an aggressive push from Dubsham. And I believe Gummy. They're opting to come in from the same angle. Could prove lethal for both of them. Silverfire and Razor holding these doorways pretty powerfully. Razor being really far off of this corner is not going to be easy to see. Brandon watching for any crosses out of the sky bridge while Lone OP takes down Frame downstairs. Splitting our attention a little bit. Silverfire takes down Dubsham. Shield gets called out by Brandon. Smoke comes out. Oh, grenade, grenade, grenade! Gets them both! And such body falls into oblivion. Oh, and Kraft. Oh man, that was a beautiful grenade play, and Kraft dropped his own nade, confirming both bodies. Oh man, giving Kraft 2 team kills. And Blackwatch take round 2. That was a beautiful grenade onto the sky bridge. And Seth's body just giving up entirely. I hope somebody clips that. That was beautiful. Looks like now we have rotated objectives. What is this game available on and what systems does it support? So this is specifically a VR game, virtual reality game. It is supported on Oculus headsets and Steam VR, so Oculus Store and Steam Store. But it is compatible with all VR headsets. Alright, we are waiting for the rest of the teams to ready up. But in my opinion, this is the best VR, multiplayer VR game out right now. Competitively and for first-person shooter style. It is classified as a milsim, so they want the realism
Got it.
in the game for sure. But
We're going this way, right?
it's very tactical based.
I don't know.
It favors more Rainbow Sixy style of play. Slower, more complex, more thoughtful. And Soot just teleported. Cash making all sorts of noise on the sky bridge. Lone OP and Silver engaging with Gummy. Gummy downing Lone OP. Unable to confirm. Shots coming out from Cash onto Skybridge again. Razor and Brandon approaching on the east side. Lone OP going in for a quick push. Trying to peek on Gummy. Manages to catch Gummy slipping. Lone now opting to rotate to the back, but Framed is watching this angle. Silverfire watching this doorway like a hawk, or like a hole in the wall. Ooh, Framed is going to be in trouble here. Whoops. Little hitbox there that I ran into a visible wall. This doorway is going to be a dangerous funnel. Framed is desperately watching this, but we need to split our attention a little bit. Trying to catch all the action for y'all. Framed behind this box. Cash Crazy. They down each other. Innocent and Cash Crazy both go down. Hey, Tiger Striker. Welcome to the stream. Lone OP desperately trying to catch Framed. They're stacking on each other. Very dangerous decision. Oh, C4. I just caught the C4. Oh, no. Lone OP is gonna see it. Oh, and it catches Lone OP in the face. Instant kill. But the rest of the attackers have lined up. Cash Crazy and Nemesis still downed by Skybridge. Brandon making a sneaky approach onto the objective could potentially cap, as Dove Jam is not looking this way. Oh, this is a cap. This is a cap. Frame needs to get on it. Oh, Brandon's exposing himself. Oh, it doesn't get the code fast enough.
Bad man.
Razor saves him. As Blackwatch take round 3. I really like the way Blackwatch is playing this map. They're putting one person on Skybridge, making sure they have control of that high ground throughout the whole round, and then they send 2 on both sides. They have flanks, they have pinches, they're syncing up well. That C4 to the face was kind of funny. I hope somebody clips that. 2 clippable moments on this map already. Pretty great. Is this the first map? No, this is actually the second map. First map was Outlet, which R3SIN Mafia ended up winning 4-3. So this is map 2. I really hope we get to see the objective outside on this rooftop over here. That's always a fun one to watch. I actually capped on Peacekeepers yesterday, playing that objective. So that was fun. One of their players' rushers was last man up over here, very distracted, very tunnel visioned on James and Theta, and wasn't aware that I came out this hole and just walked right up to it and capped. Very fun. We also almost had a cap through this hole in the wall. Theta ended up picking up 4 people on our approach to this, and I decided to stop in here and check my code while Theta was fighting out here, and it gave enough time for the last defender to come out and rotate onto us before I could get out and start capping. So I was a little behind on our attack. If I was a little bit more on top of it and went straight to the objective and had the code prepared, that would have been a cap as well, and we would have actually taken this map. We ended up losing this map, I believe. Oh no, we did win this map. We did win this map, but we would have won it faster. I got an ace on Blackwatch when we did a scene. Oh, custom map scrim. Nice. Yeah, this map's a lot of fun. I like this map. It's very competitive. Block was casting, of course he was. Alright, we are going into round number 4.
Go down.
Oh, I prefer not
Dude,
to go
then you
down,
like-
but if we do go down, you gotta refocus.
Yeah, we're in the elevator.
Alright, sounds like they're gonna opt for a flank. See how that goes out. This objective's pretty rough to defend. Lots of cubicles and crouch points. But I think everything is penetrable, so an LMG could just light up the room, potentially. I'm not 100% sure about that, though. Cash opting to take this nice little sideways corner. The attackers gain immediate control over a sky bridge. Brandon waiting for this. The defense should be well aware of their use of shields by now, and they should be adjusting to that sort of play style, as R3SIN Mafia has brought a shield pretty much every round. Nemesis getting peppered by bullets, still making his way across. Craft. Cash Crazy managed to take down one, coming from the side. Lone OP takes down Frame from the other side, leaving just the Skybridge approach now. Gummy opting for a rotation. He might be holding rear security. Soot is not going to be ready for Brandon's rotation onto the side, I don't think. Oh, he is going to check it, though. Brandon manages to catch Nemesis as he rotates the shield sideways for a pop shot. Bringing this to a 2v5 as no Blackwatch members have been downed yet. Leaving Dubsham to try and approach this by himself. Brandon with a nice angle under the table. Dubsham's not going to be able to contest this. He tries to pre-fire, but Dubsham comes out on top, leaving Gummy versus the entirety of Blackwatch. Plenty of time to go. He can make some decisions and some rotations, but it's definitely going to be an uphill battle. He's expecting one of them to have pushed out and gone for a flank, but Blackwatch is staying very tight. None of them opting to really leave the objective building. Still trying to get a pick on somebody. Somebody getting aggressive. He knows he needs to weaken their defenses, and any kill he can get, the better. Brandon has actually rotated onto the stairwell. Oh, he rotated back in, though, which will work in Gummy's favor. Cash still patiently waiting in his corner. I don't think Gummy's going to be prepared for it. Cash is dutifully watching. Catches him in the legs.
Denise court. He was in one court. Or even
Blackwatch. Take map 2, 4-0. Yeah, it really is a good spot. Very hard to contest this corner right here. The only way you can really contest it, actually not even, I was going to say to get to this hill, but he couldn't even do that because of this. You would have to come around this corner crouched and be pre-locked onto that spot, or just nade it. If you can't gain control of Skybridge and clear it from Skybridge or across, if you can gain control of across, that's the big weak spot of that defense, is if you have to be weary of this side, this rooftop, because if the enemy gains control of this rooftop, they can shoot you in the back. Yeah, I don't know what Cash was doing with the tar. You can't even see it. Well, actually, you're right. With this rail, you wouldn't be able to see it from Skybridge. So yeah, the biggest counter to it is this rooftop. I mean, you could even potentially, if they're far back enough, you could potentially see it from all the way back here. But generally, you get all the way over here and see it. Now, if they're prone, actually, I don't even think I would want to prone in this spot. Too risky of clipping, and you've got this giant ramp in your way. So yeah, you would have to crouch. You could crouch pretty low, but I think you would still be able to at least see it from the corner right there. So definitely something to think about if you're attacking. Oh, going into sand. So this map has seen quite a few changes since the last iteration, which I have mixed opinions about. The map is pretty different. As I believe we've seen some changes to these doors, as I don't remember the hinges being see-throughable. I could be wrong there. But the map, the texture and color looks a little bit different. Could be wrong about that too. But this building is new. This whole warehouse design. This was actually a sand building before. I believe this is new as well. This little market area wasn't there before. I'm pretty sure. Actually, yeah, this was like pretty open. Right there. This wall has been opened up. I don't believe this wall was open before, because I remember you could flank all the way here, and this was covered. This whole area is completely different. Yeah, this is a different map. This is fundamentally a different map, because this used to all be cut off in basically a hallway. Man, what's the word I'm looking for? This is a pretty realistic texture. But the scale of change of this map, oh, you can actually get up here too. Oh, this is a whole playable area now. This can counter the rooftop. You get back up, you get up here from behind, you can counter that rooftop now. This rooftop's a little less powerful. Oh, we're about to see Noto get pulled in. Interesting. Oh man, the scale of change on this map is astounding. It's a good thing the tournament doesn't have anything high on the line, because these changes are drastic for a map that's in rotation. But since there's nothing really on the line, it's not a huge deal. Actually, there used to be a vehicle here. Used to be like a Humvee around here somewhere. So different. I think only one of these windows used to be open, just this one, if I recall correctly. Yeah, the change is just stack. This is open. There used to be like a couple Humvees here. Man, it hit puberty. I think it could potentially be a better map. I just have to learn it again and get used to it again, because it is different. The whole dynamic, the whole play. Looks like you can't get in these buildings, they're just here. Yeah, this map is going to play a lot differently now. With all this openness, it's going to be more challenging to get flanks in. I think this whole side of the map is going to go virtually unused, as it did before. Like this whole hallway right here. Nobody ever uses it. But I think, or let me rephrase, I think now it'll be more used because of this being more open like this. You're gonna have to use this hallway more often. I don't think this roof is powerful enough. I guess if its only purpose is to counter this rooftop, maybe, but I think it's very situational. It doesn't feel like a power position, if you know what I mean. It's more like a, hey, I'm gonna come up here, check the rooftop really quick, and then go back down. I'm not gonna sit up here. Maybe for this objective, you could place somebody up here and watch for a rotation. Like anybody trying to come back to objective through the garage, or anybody running out of here. Okay, maybe it could be a power position now that I really think about it. Because you stick somebody up here and just have him hold and wait while you take people down on the objective, and then somebody, say, out here realizes, oh no, there's not a lot of defenders left. I need to run back. Run, 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 run. Bam. Shot from that rooftop. So it could be powerful. Could be powerful if played properly. And we've got Noto summoned into the game. Alright, going into round one. Whoa, interesting teleport there. Wondering if these teams are fully aware of these changes.
Okay, I'm not black screen anymore. Yeah. What the hell? Are you coming in? Oh no, don't. You can't, like, it's flashing on and off. It's been happening all night between us.
Like some technical difficulties. But the attack is underway. We'll see if these teams are aware of all the changes that have come.
Magic copyright. Radio tower. I really copyrighted.
It's a whole new map.
It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a whole new map. It's a w
It does kind of look like Minecraft lava at first glance. I think they're actually oranges, guys. Oranges, looks like fish, strawberries, and something else. But Lone OP takes down Gummy. Razor in a nice little spot. Razor bringing out the LMG lately. Interesting decision. He used to just run Rifleman and sometimes Specialist. I've never seen him pull out LMGs before. Soot takes down Lone. Soot and Dubsham stacked on top of each other. A grenade could easily take both of them down. And to have two LMGs next to each other is not really the best idea. If you want to fully utilize LMGs, you want them at separate flanks. Craftonic knifes Cash. What? Where was that? Oh man. I wonder if that was an actual kill or a confirm. Man, if that was a kill, I'm so sorry I missed that craft. Soot takes down Razor, leaving Noto last alive on the defense and last on objective. Welcome to the stream, Silver. Noto in a really tough predicament here, as he's about to have 4 attackers converge on him. Craft looking like he's going to be the first to challenge him. So he sneaks his way in. Oh, Noto catches him, giving Noto the first kill out of 4. Noto getting some pre-fires out. Dubsham and Soot just making some noise. Gonna make it really hard for Noto to hear any approaches. Silas going to try his efforts at the garage. Soot teleports. Strange. Dubsham making a lot of noise onto this doorway. Noto gonna get shot in the side if he's not careful by Silas. Oh, with his gun down, Dubsham catches Noto. Or Noto's gun down. Dubsham is able to catch him, giving R3SIN Mafia the first point on map number 3. I really liked the approach that R3SIN Mafia took. They came in from different doors, different angles. They had noise on the objective, making it hard for anybody to hear any footsteps. Solid push from the side of R3SIN Mafia. How many viewers we got right now? We got a few. Not a lot, but a few. See how Blackwatch decide to approach this.
Who am I
Alright,
going
so
with?
for
You
now
can
that we
hear
have
me.
everybody in.
Anybody?
Can hear
I
you.
can hear you. Me.
I can hear you.
hear me? Okay, I can hear those two.
Yeah, I can't hear Lone or Brandon either.
Razor.
Oh, well.
We're going,
Oh, I can hear Brandon now.
The usual route.
Some early action coming out between Noto and Gummy and Razor. Lone OP might catch him in the back. Oh, that was interesting. Lone OP
Whoever's coming out those doors, he's to the left.
slow to react. Noto going for the revive. Ash and Brandon staying too close to each other. That's something that both of these teams have been really bad at today, and they're staying really close to each other. Explosives can really decimate them. Flashbang comes out from Craft.
Fuck you, Cash. Go away.
Some banter coming out. Lone OP takes a second story. Lone OP and Craft trade. Oh, Cash with a beautiful confirmation grenade. Dubsham takes out Noto.
One that was in my spot is down.
Silas gets caught in the side.
That's -2 for me.
Did not react to Craft getting downed over there. Leaving this to a 3v1. Razor about to breach the objective building. Dubsham gets caught in the side by Razor, bringing this to a 1-1. Right. Let's check out this new objective, actually. Inside this little garage, interesting choice you could probably, most definitely, cap from outside. We'll see how this plays out. Both teams are still getting ready. Alright, going into the next round.
farther south, people. Like, I can almost swear that.
Oh, I wanted to get in here.
Is the closest
Bullshit,
to
I should have climbed over this.
All hail
Much
Sky
love.
Joker. Make your offerings.
Oh,
Yes. Make your offerings to me. All of the offerings of the enemy team. Give me their blood. I savor it. Ooh, early action. Coming out from the attackers. Lone OP snaps onto Gummy. Kraft manages to catch Razor on the ramp. Lone waiting for Kraft to peek out, which he does. And gets punished for it. Ooh. Unable to throw the grenade he was cooking. Cash looking for these kills. Going up against the rest of the team. Poor nade comes out. Smoke grenade. Doesn't reach anywhere. Cash manages to get silenced. Another grenade. Cash just getting surrounded by everything. Cash gets soot. As they're just feeding themselves to Cash.
Tricked him with a grenade. He thought he got me.
Just feeding themselves. Dubsham trying to avenge his fallen teammates. TK almost comes out. Oh, Cash should have peeked that. And Dubsham takes down 2, as Cash really should have pushed while Dubsham was shooting. Dubsham was clearly targeting somebody else. Cash should have peeked out and shot him. Would have made a really good refrag. Bringing this down to a 1-2.
There's at least one dead where Cash was. I don't know anything else.
Noto finds Dubsham, giving Blackwatch this round. Very solid defense out of Blackwatch. Really, it came down to R3SIN Mafia failing to get that refrag onto Cash and letting Cash pretty much tear him down. And Lone really causing a lot of duress from them from up here. They really just couldn't deal with him quick enough. And he managed to do quite a bit of damage from up there. Okay. I just managed to get back to chat. Silver, what do I think of the changes? I like the dynamic. I think before Sand was really basic. It was really simple. It wasn't that complicated. It was just a grid map where you fought on a grid. I think with these new changes, like I said, it adds dynamic. You have some more high ground, you have some more levels, you have more approaches, you have walls that have been torn down, so you have more open space. This is a good little addition. You have space, but cover at the same time. It's just more dynamic. It feels more complex. You can do more. Can someone explain how clips work to me? I haven't used Twitch much before. Oh, clips. So there is a clip button that you can click, and basically you can pull, a certain amount of time, like pull a section of footage from the stream, for up to a minute, I believe. And you name it, publish it, and it's basically just a clip or a highlight of something funny or cool, or just something you want to link for other people to see from the whole stream. So you can clip it, and it becomes a published clip on my page that you can send the link to anybody. So if you're like, oh my god, this was a really cool grenade kill, I want to share it, you make a clip of it, you choose where it starts and where it ends, and then you can share the link to anybody, and anybody who clicks on the link will be brought to that clip with whatever title you give it. It's a really good way to expose the best parts of a stream, but we have some action coming out. Kraft taking down Brandon. Some more action from Lone OP just trying to get some pick. Gummy manages to push onto Cash, but gets shot in the back by Razor. Lone OP still taking off pop shots. Almost a TK from Razor onto Lone. And quickly, this is down to a 3v4. Lone OP snaking his way through. Kraft just waiting for a moment. What is this? What is happening here? Is there a ramp there for Quest that PC can't see? Either way, Kraft takes down Lone OP. I think that's why there's a gap there. I think there's a ramp here for Quest that PC VR can't see. Razor takes down Kraft. Oh man, that I'm gonna have. Well, somebody clip that. Silverfire, can you clip what just happened? I need to send that to Koi's. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. So there is a ramp there. Yeah, clip that. What just happened for me? So I can DM it to Koi's, or at least let it be known. Dubsham and Dubsham TK's Soot. Leaving this to a 1v2. Razor making a little bit more noise than he would like. Not careful. Oh, he's gonna catch him! Nice peek. Stuck his gun right over the top there. Bringing this down to a 1v1. And Razor picks off Silas, giving Blackwatch a 3rd point to Resin Mafia's 1. Solid approach from the attack there. Yeah, this ramp, PC can't see it. I had no idea it was there. Just clipped it. Yeah, that's an issue. Alright. I will bring us to the objective, and I'm going to grab that clip real quick. Whoops. Videos. Clips. 24 hours. No, I'm not seeing the clip there, Silver, but I can go in and clip it. I'm gonna go find it real quick. There it is. Okay. This is down to a 3v4. This is down to a... I got it. Happening here? Is there a ramp there? Alright. Luckily, they're taking a little long and tense, so this is giving me time to do this. Oh, just as I say that. Oh, but it just finished. Sweet. Here we go. Well, I thought it was starting. I guess I canceled. Oh, just got a message. They are going to do a 4th map, which I expected, so that's fine.
What kind of building is this? Can you get inside?
It is a beautiful
Can you get inside of it?
Stand by, guys.
It's a multi-level townhouse built right here, close walking proximity to schools, many shops.
I believe this is a Koi's map. Well, I hope it is, because I just pinged him for it, so. Alright.
How much is rent?
Too much for you, poor man.
Interesting little box defense that that Blackwatch has set up right now. Grenade comes out, doesn't find anybody.
We should be alright.
South.
Dub Sham with a quick peek.
I think there's another one in here, so.
Nemesis on the invisible ramp. Oh, wow. Yeah. Lone OP gets Dub Sham. Interesting little fight going on. Silas definitely flashed. Lone opting not to push on it, just reposition. Nice little angle. Grenade comes out. Another flashbang. Lone OP's gonna contest that, but gets shot in the side because he exposes himself to a new angle. Poor decision on his side. Leaving just 3 defenders left. Cash, Brandon, and Noto. Noto in a corner. Could catch Kraft in the back. Smoke obscuring his vision, though. But the attackers are about to come on to Cash. Noto takes out Soot, giving away his position to Kraft. Noto manages to get Kraft anyways. And now just 2 attackers remain on the same side. This is going to prove very difficult. Again, stacked right next to each other. A grenade over that wall would have killed both of them. Gotta be careful stacking. Higher tier teams will be utilizing grenades a lot. Even on this stream we saw a few grenade kills. So, gotta be careful. Oh, what an angle. Little tiny peek. Cash almost got caught out by Silas. Luckily Silas wasn't checking.
There's one in the south. I got one more down here still.
Bringing this to a 1v3. Let me bring that chat again. There we go. I can't tell you guys how badly I have to go to the bathroom, but I can't because we have no running water. Quite upsetting. But at least we have power, so at least I'm warm. Can't say the same for everybody here in Texas. Dummy. Can't quite decide how to approach this. He knows the odds are against him. He's gonna check the code just in case he gets the opportunity. Yeah, the well makes for a really good objective spot, in my opinion. He might try and scavenge from his team. He's wasting a lot of time in this courtyard. All this time he's been here, he could have just rotated to the other side. But now he's kind of limiting his options. Ooh, I think Noto saw him. I like the holes in the hallways. I don't know if it's intentional, but it makes it really nice to cast these long hallways. But could also be good grenade points. And Gummy shot in the side by Cash after he takes down Noto. Giving Blackwatch map number 3. And the series, actually. But we are going on to a 4th map, so stay tuned, guys. Yeah, definitely nothing there for the caster. Waiting on the decision for the 4th map. That was weird. Whoa. Okay, I thought I crashed. That was interesting. Oh yeah, Silver, y'all would have taken that outlet round for sure. For sure, y'all would have taken map 1. That beach? They're going beach? Oh no. Oh man. This is... Alright. Whoops. What am I doing? Change team names. No. Oh man, this is... I've played this map once. And I refuse to do it ever again. This is... I never actually like did a walkthrough or a fly through. I played it once. We spawned over here. I got to these ramps, got shot in the side from here, and rage quit. I had already been playing for like 3 hours, but after I realized how horrendous this map was, I decided I was done for the night. Because before the round started, I said I was going to get off, and they're like, no, play one more game, and I was like, okay, but we end up this map, and I said, okay, I'm going to give this map one round. One round. I will attempt this map. And depending on how I feel about it, I'll stay or I'm going to rage quit. I rage quit. I left. Like, yep, nope, I'm done for the night. When you said beach, I was thinking the brightly colored boardwalk one, not the Normandy. Yeah, this is rough. Whoever created this map is evil. Pure, unadulterated evil.
What did Brandon
Unless you're in
say?
Texas. Unless you're in Texas.
What about being in Texas, Brandon?
We can even make this cross safely, but I don't know.
What about being in Texas?
You better throw that now.
Talking shit about Texans. I'm getting some really bad audio. I don't know if y'all are hearing this, but I'm getting really bad audio. Let me know if y'all hear any weird static. Okay, so it sounds good on y'all's end. Okay, it's just my headphones. It's pretty bad. I'm gonna reset them real quick. Alright, it sounds good now. Alright, so we did have some quick action. We already have 2 dead on the side of R3SIN. Oh, they flipped teams. They flipped teams on me. So side of Blackwatch, we're already down to 1. Cash is down but not out. And the defenders are actually rushing in on the attacker's spawn. I need to change this. Like now. Noto takes down Silas. He's kind of just stuck there as the defenders have all of the high ground. There's really not much he can do. Gummy takes down Noto, giving R3SIN Mafia the first round. Welcome to the stream, Z Driver. Or the cast. As we are on round 2 of map 4. I can't do this map, yo. This map is... I don't know, I could maybe think of some countermeasures, but it's hard. Especially when you have, what, 4 of these? 1... I don't want to sprint fly. I know people watching that hate that. We've got 4 of them total. 4 of these pillboxes. It's horrendous. Plus all these sandbags. There's not enough smoke that you could bring to be effective. Yes, very one-sided. Oh, plus the pillboxes that are halfway down the beach. Yeah, no kidding. This is why Normandy was horrific. This is what they had to deal with. Granted, at Normandy, they had, you know, thousands of troops to do something with. Here, we got 5. We got 5 highly untrained Marsakians trying to make their way across. Quite the mess. Quite the mess. Like we had a drop on Blackwatch. We are underway on a 4v5, it looks like. Which shouldn't be an issue, as Volk already have a superior advantage. Where are they? Oh, they're through this wall.
I feel like Cash spends about $1,000 on rum every year and just keeps it all in like a storage locker.
Strange choice to bring a
All right,
drone.
they had a drone on us.
Gummy makes it up.
Really? They get hit?
Gets a confirm. Now down to a 2v5. Wow. The attack did that really powerfully. Yeah, $1,000 spent on rum. I heard it too. And the attackers made it on the wall. And are putting rounds down on the objective. I am impressed. Dubsham downs Noto. Grenade goes out. Doesn't connect with anybody. And Dubsham cleans house. R3SIN Mafia takes the attacking round. Wow. Impressive. Very impressive. They had a good 3-man defense. I think Cash just failed the watch. He just wasn't paying attention. He was looking the wrong way and got himself shot in the back. Weird audio glitch. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't had any issues until this map specifically. Some weird stuff happened. I'm just getting weird static in my headphones, like interference in the transmission. I assumed it was just my headset. I'll have to go back and watch the stream, see what it is. The Germans jamming the signal. No kidding. Yeah, it wasn't until this map. I believe it. I believe it. Is it the same objective every time? Is it just this one objective? I was gonna say, imagine putting like an objective maybe in this pillbox or something, but I guess the whole point of the map is to mimic the attacking of the beach, so that wouldn't make sense to the theme. Yeah. If you're going for that theme, it would just be the same attack, probably the same spawns every time.
I forgot to put
Yep.
MVGs on. Is that cool?
You forgot NVGs? Why would you need night vision on this map? What? Only Spartan would be fool enough to bring up night vision goggles on this map. Lots of free fire coming out. Razor's very exposed. He just gets lit up. Noto goes down. They really need some grenades here. Some nice long throws. Ooh, didn't quite make it. Man. R3SIN Mafia take the third round. Quad not. I didn't even know you were in the chat, Spartan. That's hilarious. I didn't even know you were here. Quad knots are mandatory 24/7. Only you, Spartan. Only you. Yeah. Honestly, the only way you can play this map as Marsoc, because if Volk spawn all the way down this tunnel and have to get to the edges to see you, your only chance as Marsoc is to literally run. Run as hard as you can to get to the wall. Because that's what I did when I first played this map. I was really tired, really done with caring about how I played. So when we spawned, I literally ran as fast as I could to the wall. And I managed to get all the way to the stairs. And I think Mafia did as well their first round. All the way to the stairs before I was really contested. So I think that's really the best Marsoc play, is run as fast as you can to the wall and then slow down and think about what you're going to do. Because what you need to do, I don't know, I think it would work, is get up to this pillbox and like sit right here. You can nade inside this pillbox. So 2 people, maybe even 3 people get right here. You get 1 person to throw a nade up in here, and then you get 1 person to airburst a flash over here and airburst a flash over here. And then you push these ramps. As you're pushing these ramps, get another grenade into here. 2 people come up these stairs, 1 looking that way. Actually, 1 person on the ramp slowly peeks up here, while the other person would just run up and quick peek this left side. That way, if he runs up here and goes down, this person on the ramp can run up and get the refrag because he knows where it came from. And then the 3rd person trails behind. Boom, you have this side of the map covered. If you get the other spawn, let's see what we got here. If you get the other spawn, you could honestly probably make it all the way to this cave entrance. If you're fast enough. From that boat. Maybe not, but I mean, if you hightail it, you might be able to get away with that.
I'll say, speaking of my needle, I dropped it. Look.
Alright, hold on. Let me throw my smokes in there. Somebody throw a smoke with me.
Oh man, defense is just tearing them apart. Quickly down to the 2v5. Resin Mafia proved that the attack is doable, but
He's far.
man.
At the water right now.
Oh! Nemesis goes for the revive and gets punished for it, leaving just Gummy, who's about to get flanked on. He was actually inside of the tank, or under it. Bringing this to a 1v3, Blackwatch taking their first point on the map. Let's take a quick look at the leaderboard here, see what's going on. This Craft actually has -1. I actually didn't catch his TK. Gummy just doing work for Resin Mafia with 6 kills. Doing work. Oh, Silverfire's getting dragged back in. Ooh. Looks like R3SIN's bringing in Ratman. What the heck? We had a team swap Silas on Blackwatch now. Alright, this is interesting. So we actually have 6 R3SIN Mafia guys in the lobby, with Silas taking the 5th position for Blackwatch.
Alright, boys. They might flank us this time, so watch it. Who's this, Brandon? This Stylus.
Got me down to Razor. Got me getting aggressive down the middle. Dubsham gets no toe. Got me about to have to kill his friend Silas. Can he do it, or will he choke? Oh, solid flashbang. Silas can't do anything about it. Got me with a great push. Got me about to have to deal with Cash. As he gets flanked, because Cash wasn't watching his tablet, didn't realize that his team had gone down in the center. And Razor wasn't able to get the call out that Cash was being flanked. Brandon, now alone, against 5 members of R3SIN Mafia. R3SIN Mafia take map 4. Kraft gets another TK. Alright, and that brings this scrim to an end. Good job on both teams. Great games. I think we can all agree that this map sucks and is not competitive at all. But, yeah. Really solid attack and defense coming out from both teams. They've grown quite a bit since their beginnings. R3SIN Mafia really putting in the work to try and improve. By far the best map. Yes, 100%. 10 out of 10 would play in the finals. In the Season 11 finals. 100%. Ready for competitive. Alright, y'all. But I'm going to close out this stream as this scrim has come to an end. Ooh, what is that? Interesting. You watch it will be... Oh, I sure hope not. I sure hope not. But yeah. It looks like they are going to do a 5th map. Yeah, they are loading into a 5th map. But I unfortunately... do I have time to do a 5th map? Oh boy. Alright, I'll run one more map. I'll do it. I'll stay for one more map. I don't know. I might have to leave like halfway through it, but I'll stay for now. Alright. Where every time I type these in, I do it differently. Sorry guys, I just read a message, and, yeah. That's funny. Whoops. Alright. I've actually never seen this map. I've never heard of this map, so this is gonna be rough, y'all. Looks like we have an airstrip in the northwest, if that's what that is. I'm about to zoom fly. Get your heads ready. Oh, it's really not that fast. Oh, here it is. Yeah, a little mini airstrip. Very makeshift, jerry-rigged airstrip, but an airstrip nonetheless. Yeah. Looks like there's a frozen lake here. Zoomfly seems so slow on this map compared to others. Maybe, I don't know, maybe just because I'm further away from things. I have a lot of mixed feelings about this map in particular. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, they kind of do, don't they? Very interesting textures on these. They might need you, Silver. Looks like... Yeah, it looks like they need another player on Blackwatch. Whoops. Alright. Silver Fireman is in.
For whatever reason,
No.
all our sleeves are rolled up. Cold.
Very cold.
Well, that's because we are a really tough guy.
PKMs
Hey,
appear to be
Silver's here.
missing textures.
This way. Yeah, Silver's here. I am now. Holy shit. I bet I can catch it with my tongue.
Such a big map. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to stay for this whole map considering how big it is. Holy crap, the scale is massive. I think I'll stay for this round just to see kind of how it plays, but definitely not for the whole thing.
Light him up, fucker. Even on the left side of the lake. Crash 2.